ruling regime is dangerous and it is repressive. We will continue to have sanctions in place on Iran's support for terrorism and violation of human rights. We will continue to insist upon the release of Americans detained unjustly. We will have a lot of differences with the Iranian regime. But if we're serious about confronting Iran's destabilizing activities, it is hard to imagine a worse approach than blocking this deal.
There are secret aid deals in the Iranian nuclear pact that were covered up by the Obama administration. The International Atomic Energy Commission won't show the final draft to the American Congress, and President Obama has basically called anyone who disagrees with his assessment of the deal stupid, not in so many words. Let us hear smart words then from Harvard law professor and author of The Case Against the Iran Deal. How Can We Stop Iran Getting Nukes? Now out in paperback, Alan Dershowitz. Alan, always a pleasure, my friend, and I want to start off today by quoting these words, or at least paraphrasing, from Senate Foreign Relations Committee Chairman Bob Corker, the Tennessee Republican. No matter how Congress votes in September, lawmakers will try to pass an extension of existing Iran sanctions this fall, even if Iran calls it a breach. Honestly, should we care at this point if Iran rails against America for what they call non-compliance of this deal?
Well, it won't be non-compliance because the deal only provides for sanctions relating to nuclear weapons. And if we continue to sanction them for terrorism, it will only be a slap on the wrist. We are now giving Iran hundreds of millions of dollars of money to use in their genocidal attempts to destroy Israel and other countries in the area, to promote terrorism, to kill Americans. You know, it's actually complicity in a crime. The Convention Against Genocide provides that nobody can help or aid genocide. And by giving them that money, we're aiding genocide. We're accessories to terrorism. Those dollars will be used to kill Americans. And who ever heard of giving money back to criminals? Drug dealers don't get their money back. Money launderers don't get their money back. Terrorists don't get their money back. And, you know, a lot of smart people and a lot of liberal Democrats are opposed to this deal. And the president just has to stop this name calling. I'm his worst nightmare because I'm strongly against this deal. I'm a liberal Democrat. I voted for him twice. I knew him when he was a student at Harvard Law School. He invited me to the Oval Office to talk to me about the Iran deal. I was invited again back to talk to his national security team about the Iran deal, and they didn't persuade me. I don't think it's fair to call me stupid or a warmonger or a Republican or a neocon. I'm just a loyal American who cares deeply about the United States, who's thought about this deal, who's written a book about it. In the book, I have, as an appendix, the actual deal with annotation, showing what's wrong, showing how the president broke his own red lines, showing in detail how the president changed his policy without giving the American people a chance. President Obama has to remember, on this issue, he's in the minority. The vast majority of Americans are opposed to the deal. The majority of senators are opposed to the deal. The majority of Congress people are opposed to the deal. He stands alone. And the Constitution doesn't really authorize a president to make such important foreign policy decisions with only his vote and the vote of 33 or 34 senators without the House and without the majority of the Senate going along. So this is a bad deal. And I challenge the president to have a series of debates on Newsmax, on CNN, on Fox, great debates in the tradition of Lincoln Douglas. Let them put forth their strongest supporters of the deal. I'll take the other side. Maybe Senator Schumer will take the other side. Let's have a fair debate. Let the American public decide. That's what democracy is all about, not name-calling. Substantive debate. All
right, I got about 45 seconds left. Unfortunately, I'm going to use a couple of names here. Is it not fair to say that if we're talking about stupid and useless, we need to take those words and put them on the IAEA, who has things happen under their nose every single day around the world and has no clue about those countries that are building their nuclear arsenal?
Well, they've certainly not shown that they can be effective in monitoring the growth of nuclear weapons. Look at North Korea, look at Pakistan. And who knows at this moment what Iran is doing in secret facilities. We know we discovered secret facilities, and those were kept from the American public. When we first put out our intelligence estimate under President Bush, saying that they stopped their nuclear program, we failed to reveal that we had discovered secret nuclear facilities. So we can expect them to cheat. and we can expect them to develop nuclear weapons. And that's what's wrong with this deal. This will promote war. This will promote terrorism. This will make more more likely. So by the president's own standards, this is not a good deal.
The challenge is out there, Mr. President. Do you have the guts to see Alan Dershowitz and meet him right here on Newsmax? The book again, The Case Against the Iran Deal. How can we stop Iran from getting nukes? Now in paperback. Alan Dershowitz, we thank you for your time.
Thank you.